Since the first episode of the second season of the series, Euphoria showed incredible results and gathered almost 2.5 million viewers, which is 4 times more than the first season finale. Many people probably have a reasonable question: did a huge break between episodes help maintain the quality bar, or did the show's creators run out of original ideas? We will try to answer this and other questions in this video. The first episode plunges us back into a dark atmosphere, where, during the celebration of the new year, we meet with the old characters. Not much time has passed between the finale of the first season and the beginning of the second, but we can already see and feel how much has changed in the lives of the main characters. Grief-stricken, Casey, after breaking up with McKay, goes through all the drama again, only this time with Nate, who also has recently broken up with his girlfriend Maddie. The creators of the series decided to push the three of them together at once. From the first minutes we feel this tense atmosphere, perfectly complemented by the incredible soundtrack throughout the first episode. Euphoria is structured so that each episode tells the story of a different character, immersing us in the specific events of the past that shaped the character of the main character. The first series told us the dramatic story of Fesco, who since childhood has been trapped in a criminal environment and has never been able to out of there. With his grandmother at an early age, he began doing serious business. And such facts of life are shown to us at the beginning for a reason. And, of course, Rue's request to deal with Nate played a certain role in the ending of the first episode. Fesco's decision to severely beat his abuser dramatically turned the situation around. It was at that point all the stories intertwined. First, Maddie, Casey, and Nate. They realized they cared about him. And it was a blow for Lexi too. She felt attention from a guy for the first time in years, but she doesn't fully understand what happened or why Fesco was so cruel. In the second episode, Lexi goes to Fesco's store to find out the reason for his behavior, but in doing so, she encounters far stranger things. Nate's father, who wants to find his son's abuser and punish him, meets Lexi there. It is also interesting that, under great pressure, Casey gives up Fesco, thereby shocking Lexi, who doesn't understand her sister's despicable act. And all of this of course suggests that after all, Lexi does care about Fesco. And maybe the girl wanted to warn him, when she went to his store that night, that Nate's father knows who beat up his son. Lexi realizes that Fesco is a kind man at heart, but he is also capable of crazy things. Casey comforts herself with the thought that Nate broke up with her best friend, but still blames herself for having drunken sex with him. And Nate, who feels no guilt at all and doesn't fully give an account of his actions. Though he has always been an unpleasant character, the degree of indifference in this scene has reached its limit. We are sure that most viewers experienced anger in this moment. Nate continues to maintain the tension between all the characters, especially Jules, who is still under his manipulation. We think that stolen CD, with that very tape from the hotel, will still play a part. The ending of the second episode hints at the fact that Nate doesn't know where the disc went. The second episode wasn't as eventful as the first, but that's a good thing, because the next episode should surprise us even more. After all, everything that goes on between Jules and Rue, Lexi and Fesco, Nate and Casey should explode at some point. Of course you can't help but talk about Kat and Ethan's relationship, which also has a lot of problems. It's amazing how you can reveal seemingly ordinary teenage relationships and problems in such a way that viewers from all over the world are watching. There is so much pain and suffering behind all these events that even adults could envy. The series tells us more about the toxic relationships between the characters, and so one gets the feeling that there is no way out of this darkness. But we will still hope that the writers of this series have found a way for our heroes, and the second season should end on a more positive note than the first. And to answer the main question of the video, whether the creators of this series were able to keep the bar of quality, the answer is unequivocal. It's all just as stylishly filmed and spiced up with great music,